It's time for another run. Our last couple have been a little rough and tumble, if I'm going to be honest. And it's going to be very interesting to see how we do on another run. Hopefully better. That would be my preference. Onward. Hello? Here we go. Making it look difficult, what can I say?
We travel through the incalculable dimensions of human weakness.
I hope we get some good paths. We've been a bit path starved.
Your sanctum.
And we've had, yeah, our last few runs have been quite rough and tumble.
Denial.
So I'm hoping that we can clean things up a smidge.
The crossroads. Where lost
The Crossroads.
find their way.
They have been hammering us with the occultist ones. I do like the ritualist. That double damage on sacrificial stab is very interesting. Eagle Eye doesn't pair particularly well with that. We have a wandering leper with some range skill and a sprained ankle. I don't think we're going to be building a leper this time. A slow-handed raconteur jester, also a wanderer. Thanatomania and slow hand on the runaway. Robust and soft on the Hellion. Seeing a lot of wanderers here. Hatred of pillagers and sprained ankle on the man-at-arms. Iron constitution and stiff knees on our Hellion. Oh my. The Jinx makes its first appearance. And stiff knees again. What's with all that? What happened to the knees of our party? You have to be a little concerned. And then a wandering plague doctor. Jeez. This doesn't... So ritualist is kind of our... Is that literally our only path? Game. Wow. So I don't want to leave behind the path, and I'm interested in how hard sacrificial stab is. We can do it from the spot. Range skills doing extra damage is not that interesting. I wish I thought we could make a tank grave robber work. Like a repartee tank grave robber with Jinx could be really fun, but apply to attacker. It's just, it would be great on a man-at-arms, but I don't know if we can even make it work. Let's see. What was going on with our man-at-arms? Sprained ankle? Yeah, the leg injuries are out of control on this one. Robust and soft. We can remove soft. Do we want to go for a Hellion tank?
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness.
And then do we put the occultist in slot 2? Even though we're going to be getting some vulnerable out of them.
A murderous melody lingers.
Raconteur, slow hand. Wow, yeah. Zoophobia, soft. We're definitely going to need a hospital. Do we rely on the ritualist to solo heal? Could go with like a runaway and go absolute back rank. What would the absolute back rank look like here? Oh, you can't cauterize from the back rank. That is such a missed opportunity, I feel like. It makes the runaway very difficult to make it work.
Nothing remains save a burning will to survive.
I'm thinking maybe we go for like an encore build where we're getting extra sacrificial stabs going. I've never done like a buffing jester. What does play out? No, it's not that interesting. Echoing March, not that interesting. We can toss solo on just in case we get up at the front. But yeah, we really... Razor's Wit is the only attack that we could use. We don't really want to move forward. Yeah, maybe we toss Play Out on the bar. I don't know. This is going to be a weird one. We can't use Smokescreen, which is... Well, do we do this so that we can use Smokescreen? I love Dragonfly, but I don't think we're going to be using Dragonfly. And we're not going to be using Firefly because this is not going to be a shuffle comp. Nobody's going to be hitting that much. Now that we've set this up, we're going to keep Sealing Spaghetti. The fact that Vulnerability Hex does not count as a curse hurts Ritual quite a bit. Actually, do we leave this exactly as is? I think we might. And then back here, we're going to need toe-to-toe pretty quickly, I think. Do Barbaric Yawp and then Bloodlust just so that we have a way to remove things. All right. This is going to be a different kind of run. Relying on the on Bonnie plus our Occultist for healing is spicy. I will just say that. And I think it's very weird that, oh my gosh. Well, we're going to have a lot of illumination. And we're going to have a lot of that. And I guess we still put that there, even though you have that. And then I think we specifically, I mean, do we just start using these just to build relationship? It's kind of a interesting question. Academic caches being scouted is not what I'm looking for. Okay, I think our Hellion, if we can do it, is going to need the most relationship help. And is going to be taking the most damage, so the heals that we get from that are going to be useful. That's my logic with that. I'm not sure if that's always the smartest. Hey, Robbie. Ah, I'm glad to hear it. I'm enjoying it too. The streaming schedule that I had on the East Coast was pretty brutal. I was streaming from 7 p.m. to midnight and then waking up at like 8 a.m. the next day. It was exhausting, but yeah, I'm happy with this new schedule too, and always nice to see you coming by for a visit. Okay, what do we got here? So, how hard is this hitting? 6 to 12? So we put Firestarter on the bar. Does that make sense? Unsure. Wait, oh, did I forget to put Howling End on? I put Bleed Out on. What a bizarre decision that was. Hang in. But this is why we went with... So we went with this because we're going for an Encore build. To get extra attacks out of our damage dealers. Unclear if that's going to be particularly effective. But yeah, selecting the wrong skill, not my finest moment. I really don't have a lot of buffs or debuffs. Yeah, and the daze, I think the daze is going to be a little annoying, but it does mean we're going to have like a final attack at the end. Oh, stingy rewards. Very stingy rewards. Oh, our last few whiskey barrels have been catastrophically bad. I'm almost gun shy to even consider using one. 10 p.m. is a lot better than 1 a.m. I'll give it to you, Robbie. Okay, what do we have in here? We got some healing salves that I would like to buy. And then boxing gloves, probably. Or we could save our money. Let's see what our routes look like. Avoid the watchtower or keep the flame at 40%. We are well equipped to keep the flame at 40%. I think even with flame drain makes it a lot harder to do that. Avoiding the watchtower for 3 mastery is just so easy. Decisions. I like the idea of an early general kill. Let's get our Inspiring Tune upgraded. If you're only going to upgrade one thing, that's the one. 67% chance to remove a quirk. I'm going to roll the dice on this instead, I think. Because soft is pretty annoying, as is slow hand. Let's start with soft. Big money? Got it. Nice. Oh, it's minus drain, not flame. Untouched. Minus 33% flame drain. Yeah, that is a very... Minus drain is a plus. Okay. I don't like the feater. But the greater sharpness charm is very good. Is it worth 3 mastery, though? 3 mastery is very, very strong. And avoiding the watchtower is... It may come down to RNG. This is a tough decision. All right, let's roll the dice on this. Blue, blue, blue. Come on, game. That was ridiculously bad. I swear, every time with the whiskey barrel. I'm glad we got squeamish afterwards.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
So I think the mastery is worth more here. But if we don't get it, I'm gonna feel bad. Like if we don't get the scout on the watchtower, we may accidentally get it. Oh, I know, Robbie. That's just when you're mixing math and words and like drain is a negative, but it's not actually, you know. Let's see. Do we have any? We don't have any pushes. We only have pulls, so we don't have a great way to push back the child. I think we have a decent way to get the, we can get the general pretty good. I'm going to go for this, and I'm a little disappointed because the trinket was very tempting. We'll hang on to this. And then for now, we'll put that there. Now, I didn't switch in Howling End. Yes, Bleed Out is not Howling End. There we go. All right, and Wainwright, good enough. Upward and onwards. Save the Tangle for when you have Mastery. I mean, I feel like 3 Mastery for just avoiding 1 node is just so, so good. And hopefully we just scout the Watchtower. Please. There's the Watchtower, good. Actually, I think you always scout the Watchtower. So, and this is going to be an easy one to avoid. Now, we don't have any money, so going to the hospital right now is not useful. So we'll take a right at this first intersection. The cursed coach. Sarmenti, settle. Settle, my friend. Not interested in... I mean, we know where the watchtower is, and that's the only thing that we have to avoid. So we can basically go wherever. The lack of early fights here is a bit of a bummer. Josh, if you're out there.
Full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
2 people want to leave. All right. Now you and... All right. We're hurting your relationship, or we are... Okay, this relationship has a bit more cushion, so we'll do this. Yeah, that zeroed it out. But hopefully Bonnie and Boudica, yeah, moving in the right direction. And then... I'm gonna go hard right here, I think. Oh no, we need to go middle if we're gonna do the general. Are we doing the general? I think we're doing the general.
Ahead, a bestial
Ooh, the creature den. Well, that could certainly hobble us to the point where I no longer want to do the den. Before we go in there, do we still have Hearthlight? Yeah, I think we can use Hearthlight to remove dodge, which is good for business. But I think this is going to be a slightly tough creature den for obvious reasons. When you start out early,
that we may properly excise our portion.
let's see. Who has the most blue on their bar? I think we do. I think Bonnie takes it. I don't think it is actually, Robbie. So I use a multi-streaming piece of software, and the non-premium version, which is the version that I'm currently using, has a chat delay on it. Apparently, I have recently learned. Let's see. I think we toe-to-toe here. Yeah, let's have Boudica do some work, even though that's, you know, less than ideal. I just want her taking some hits here. I believe we gave her the stun trinket. Just, okay, well, I swear, didn't we give her, yep, we gave her plus 40 stun resist. All right, you love to see it. Hey, Zach, welcome. I am sad about that, honestly. Let's get an extra abyssal artillery here to remove some dodge. What's my play here? I feel like we should get rid of one of them and pull it forward. I think that's a better play. That's done. That's done, though. This is going poorly. This right here. That should be a kill, though. Nope. One off. One off. Ah, we can't. Interesting. We can't encore every turn. Noted. Okay. Boudica's seen better days. It won't be, at least for things showing up on the screen, Robbie, but you're welcome to try it. Okay, we get the miss there. Yeah, the Jester's not feeling... Oh, it's a 3-turn cooldown for Encore. That's too much. Okay. Interesting. Wow, that was through a blind and a dodge. Yep, we have not tested this build in its current form, and I'm feeling like this is going to be a little rough. Oh, not getting the kill there hurts. Yeah, and then Hearthlight doesn't help us here with hitting rank 3. We really have a rank 3 problem here. Wow, still Encore isn't up. This is insanity, actually. Yeah, this isn't working the way that I wanted it to. Deus, welcome and thank you for the follow. Is that you, Robbie? By any chance? Or is that someone new? Okay. I think I need to use the healing salve because I can't risk not landing a 0. Alright, well if I was gonna get a 16, I might have handled things differently. But yeah, the current jester setup is trash. Gonna do an extra action here to get the cauterize. And then we're gonna hope that we get the spider before. Okay, we put the taunt up. Good, and then we'll get the spider with the occultist and have 2 more actions here.
A simple variable. Easily.
Okay. Wait, where's Hearthlight? Yeah, we can use this to take off a bunch of dodge, although it's going to come back. Wildly ineffective Jester right now. That was a Howling In for 8? Are you absolutely losing your mind? Oh my gosh, it's going to take our whole team to handle this. I guess we can play out for the defense here. Wait, wasn't she? Oh, she wasn't rooted. Okay, noted. I thought our of course it immediately chomps. I thought we were rooted. That's why I used play out, but we weren't. Let's smokescreen in hopes that we mitigate that crit. That's a lot of tokens right there. Hang in. We'll cauterize on here. Ah, welcome. We need to get some things dead here. We're struggling a bit in that department right now. Yeah, how do we make the Jester effective? I guess because we can't really move the occultist back. How do you not have adrenaline rush? What am I even thinking? That's the question. Yeah, Encore, not as strong as I thought it was. My vision for this one was not has not been realized. Because we're doing heals with the occultist, which means we don't have. We're not getting the damage from the occultist. That was kind of the purpose. Oh, I see. Yeah, depending on what TV app you're using, there's definitely some that are a lot slower than others, for sure. Okay. Yeah, play out and battle ballad. I'm not seeing. You're at 3 hit points. I think we do this in hopes that we don't land on death's door before we get another heal in. Well, through adversity, we are building relationships. We got that going for us. And we're certainly doing a lot of buffing, so... I want to get rid of this thing, so I'm going to pull it forward, so hopefully we can land a Howling End, maybe. Even though we'll be winded, it should still be a chunk of potential damage. Okay. All right, works for me, Robbie. I was looking at my statistics, and the vast majority of my of people watching me is on YouTube. Let's see. Probably unnecessary. Wait, what? Okay, that was perplexing. Yeah, we didn't need the strength for that. Oh, come on now. Was that really necessary? Did you need to Death's Door yourself? So maybe we move the Occultist to rank 2. We're out of... I think we're out of cauterizes. Feels bad. Just in case that guy decided to do anything cheeky. The heals have been good from the Occultist, though. Whew. That was a spicy one right there. We absolutely need Adrenaline Rush. Yeah, Encore every third turn is not frequent enough, for sure. Well, that was a... We've been doing well against the dodges there. Wow, okay. Oh, I should have stress healed there, though. That was a bit of a misplay. All right, but we're gonna refactor things substantially here. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Oh, but now we don't get the heal on Bonnie. Cauterize being rank 3. Well, I appreciate it, Robbie, but I'm also always curious. I love getting little tips and tricks. So, you know, don't hesitate too much. We can Firestarter. We can't backdraft. We can run and hide. What are you even supposed to do? Are there... If for rank 4 Bonnie, there's nothing. But we're wasting Sacrificial Stab on our Occultist, but I think this is the only way to make this work, and I hate to do it. And then Sarmenti is going to be fade to... Yeah, Sarmenti's going kind of back to our standard build. And then Bonnie, are we going to ransack, or... We may hang on to Hearthlight, at least for the boss we'll have it on, but I think we're going to go with this. All right. Okay, so if we want... Unfortunately, we missed the stress heal thanks to Boudica gaining 1 there. The general is going to be very, very bad. Settle down, you two. You're like good friends. You're going to be best friends. This is a real stretch of a general. That's all I have to say about that. But oh yeah, we have to change. Oh my. -6 relics. We're not taking +3 stress, so we'll do that. Another whiskey barrel that I'm like this close to never using another whiskey barrel. Okay, so you're not gonna be... And Binding Shadows doesn't get the bonus. Really, like, Ritualist could have been +100 damage on Binding Shadows too. It really could have. So now that you're back row, we take off Sacrificial Stab, which kind of invalidates your path entirely. I guess if we need a hit, we'll do that. But even that isn't that useful. Let's just put the curses in. Hey, Juan. Yes, I really did. Very much, actually. I'm very excited to play it again next week, for sure. I thought Gordian Quest had a excellent setup. Oh yeah, and Sarmenti is super slow, isn't Sarmenti? So let's do that. Since Bonnie is likely going to be acting first. Now, the thing I don't have an answer to is when we go in here, we need a second trigger for the General's Taproot, which is going to be Hearthlight, I think. Oh, the caltrops are worth putting on for sure. Combat items. Because that gives us one turn where someone doesn't have to hit the taproot, because we can hit the taproot with them. Yeah, it's definitely a double-edged sword. Okay. Get the dragonfly going. The resist there was really... I would have swapped those two if I had my my druthers. Why is Howling End so weak? I feel like before upgrades, Howling End is not the enemy deleter that I know it to be normally. Let's get you blinded up. We'll do the stress heal next turn. Although, at that point, there may be a lot more stress to heal. Is there something that is making you just terrible at hitting things? Oh, come on. 4 off? Alright, well. Good target selection there. I'll give it to him. All right. Well, let's do some healing. I don't want to kill this guy yet. Okay, I don't think we're gonna. I want to wait on Inspiring Tune, I think. I want to get some healing, and I want to get another stress heal. Yep, that's what I've come to expect from this game. We can't even cauterize because we didn't land the blind. So keep slow rolling things. Oh, you should have blind up on your bar for sure. Stalling like a boss. Big heal? That was not a big heal. Alright, we're taking another hit just because this guy, just because our turn order was terrible there. Alright, we get one more chance for a not terrible heal. We don't get it. Okay, 2 and 2, so we don't have to do anything, but we'll just finish off. Okay, so still a few tweaks to work out with the characters and what skills they have. 15% max HP is good. Although we're likely going into the general low hit points. Okay, so let's see. Bonnie, I want you to definitely have... For the general fight, we don't need Dragonfly. Yeah, absolutely, Robbie. I would love to get back to Darkest Dungeon. I was thinking about doing a was it Black Requiem, I believe is the name of the mod also. Okay, and wait, hold on. We absolutely need to... It's a little scary taking Iron Swan off. Actually, for this fight, let's take toe-to-toe off and put on Adrenaline Rush, since I think we may... No, that's our only taunt generator. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I'd definitely be interested in playing DD1. I would not say that my my skills are insanely sharp on DD1. The last run through that I did was a Pitch Black Dungeon run that was super awesome. Had an awesome time with it. But it was not necessarily the a totally stock run. Hit that guy with a little bit of blind. This team, I tell you what, I'm filled with concern over this team. I don't know that this team has what it takes, and I'm not sure what I need to do to refactor it. Okay, that was a big blind right there. Why I ever let occultists heal in my teams is beyond me. It's some type of twisted masochism, I'm pretty sure. Use up the combo for a big burn. I'd be surprised if he didn't unguard. Yep. Okay. These two in the back line may do their really weak attacks. Nope. We got the bad order. Yeah, there's Shambling Thrust. That's the one we like to see. Okay, Jester, are you taking a hit for us? I think you are. Maybe. Okay, nice. That worked out well. And then... yeah, I would have a good time. So for sure, that's something that's on my list. Howling End, yeah. Let's try and Death Store this guy sooner rather than later. Ooh, hey, a bleed? Is such a thing even possible? Means we get to cauterize, which is like good for business. I would have liked the weakness to proc off of that. I mean, it's that or Robbie, it's that or you're like you Plague Doctor every run, and that's not very much fun either. You know, like I don't know, it's hard. We're building a lot of good relationship with how much we're getting wailed on. So we got that going for us. So I'm gonna cauterize here first, since we're still getting healing off of our adrenaline rush. Well, so Robbie, just as a reminder, some percentage of the delay that you are seeing is not the time between me receiving the message. It's the time for it to appear on screen, because I actually have the actual Twitch chat and other chat in my window of view, so I can see them. And what you're seeing is the time that it takes for... Oh my gosh, my other monitor just flickered on and off. I was losing my mind there for a second. Teach me to think about these things. But yeah, I'm liking... I wish our stress was a little more divvied up. Yeah, it is certainly the way that Red Hook has distributed healers. Now let's see. What are we going to do here? You're taking 3, so we could kill him Yeah, let's pull him forward and plan on, I think, finishing it on this one. Yeah, let's just end it. Yeah, we need more healer diversity to be sure. But yeah, the chat delay on screen, and at some point I may choose not to have chat on screen. We'll have to wait and see. I'd be curious your thoughts about it, among other things. Because I like having it there, but also now most of the services that I'm using have chat replay functionality anyways. So, you know, people can see the chat if they are particularly interested in it. Okay, we don't have Iron Swan, which is a bit of a bummer. That was a ton of stress healing, though. Wow. That's good work to put in on the drummer. Let's see. What's our play here? Yeah, I think we just do that. We get some harvest, hopefully, for the bleeds. We don't get the bleeds. Ooh, the smite is a bit nasty there. Was kind of hoping he would go for penance. Why is our Hellion so darn fast? It's kind of amazing. Let's see. So I'm expecting he's gonna penance this next time. That's my my fingers crossed hope that he doesn't do another smite. He does another smite, and he gets the crit. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that is actually a good point, Robbie. I think that's a good reason to keep it, as long as I am multi-streaming at least. All right, we have to do that, which is unfortunate because I really wanted to put some backline damage. Oh, all right. That's less than ideal, but we'll get the stress heal. This guy seems to only smite, so we'll blind him up. And this is... I'm going to do this just to split the attention, so that hopefully we don't... Bonnie doesn't get every attack. Although, knowing my luck, Bonnie will get every attack. Now you penance. And kill yourself in the process. Alright, I can't be too mad at that. The occultist going first again is very annoying. Because we're kind of relying on the occultist for... yeah, we're actually relying on the occultist for a lot. In the general fight, we're not going to be able to heal much with the occultist, which is going to be tricky. I'm doing that because I don't want to kill this guy, or the drummer will explode. We may get an adrenaline rush thanks to that. Yeah, the occultist going first is really ruining my fun. Because we can't even clear corpses as it stands now. My understanding is yes, Jason, that is the way it works. But I would like that's a very hard thing to test, among other things. this is... We've gotten ourselves into a bad situation here, to say the least. Alright, now the occultist no longer goes first, so we should be able to death store this guy. But we can't get the kill here. We have to be very careful not to get the kill here. Get the healing off of that. That is a stress attack, so it's not completely without issue. Get rid of the corpse, because that's the easiest way to guarantee that we secure this kill. Okay. And then unfortunately, we're not going to get much out of this one. Yeah, we might as well finish this up, and then this next fight is going to be awkward. Turn start stealth 10%. If only we had grabbed the grave robber. 20% range damage trinket is good. And then General's Dream, we may be able to do something interesting with that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Robbie. All right, I want to roll the dice on this one. This is potentially going to be a bad fight.
He has retreated, undying, into a dream, and there he must stay.
Boudica's going next. I'm going to try and land the vulnerable to get the really big. Never mind. Gosh, we hit so not very hard right now. Let's see. We need the bleeds to land for sure. That's an important part of this equation. And I think as much as I want to start blinding him up, I don't think that's in the cards for us. Yeah, it's not the trophy I want. Maybe we can make something of it, though. 1 to 3, 3 to 5. Or do I remove winded immediately? I think I toe to toe. Pistol artillery to push the root back 1. Everybody's stress is getting a little bad. I'm gonna use the caltrops here. That will push back the root so that we don't have to. I think it's too early to start stress healing. I think if we stress heal right now, I'm shooting myself in the foot in a big way. Oof, that resist, though, hurts a lot. Now, we Hearthlight to push back, which feels bad, but I think we're gonna run out of momentum here. Everything has a huge stress component to it, doesn't it? Questionable losing that momentum, but I really don't want to break right now. But yeah, we're only 136 out of the way. That's not I think we need to do the healing, and But yeah, this is what I said. The occultist is kind of indispose, which is not great. Now, I may move the Jester. Crit there would have been nice, but I guess we don't always get what we need. 50 bleed resist. That's why we're not landing it very frequently. I think we still have to try. And then you can't Hearthlight every turn. I think I learned that last time. Weak Abyssal. Plenty of options for stress healing, but I think we try and press forward here. That is a bad choice right there, my friend. I think we have to hold off on Hearthlight until someone gets bound up and keep rolling the dots. Okay, that's that happening. Okay, the wrong growth recedes. Hang in there, Sarmenti. That's a meltdown. Yep. I think we bit off more than we could chew on that one. Shattered Will is also very bad. Yep. I think we get overrun if I don't Abyssal Artillery, but I have no way of... Yeah. We have to hope that frees up Boudica. Okay, it did. But that's not... It's not enough. Keep trying to land that bleed. Still doing 16 and the heal. I'll take it.
Fight through the fatigue.
Okay, this time we can heal Sarmenti. So 0-point bleed coming right up. Keep stacking the burn. That just feels like a little bit of bad manners right there, doesn't it? Ooh. Negative relationship. Deathseeker. What is Deathseeker is a positive relation? Revels in the proximity of their own end. On death's door, -10 stress. Interesting. If only that had happened just moments prior. Oh, we're landing the bleeds. I do think taking some bruises in the early game is the way to go. I'm not so convinced. I do not think this team is very good for the general. It lacks backline projection. That's unfortunate. Oh, everyone gets a stress from that. I haven't had one of those land in a while. We're cruising for a bruising here, I think. Ooh, we're getting really unlucky with Boudica's. Okay, that's not great. 1 pip away times 2. So you're saying there's a chance. I'm curious, Robbie, what you think that one is. You know, like what masteries you think are the difference makers. This is going to push 2 people over. Yep. Man, all my positive relationship work. You hate to see it. And the Death's Door procs keep coming. Couldn't have done this one? Couldn't have done this one? There goes the last meltdown. Woo! Well, it's the first zone. We have plenty of time to rebuild. And we're still alive. Can't say I'm excited about the trinkets too much that we got there. We'll do turn start there. I will give you the pairing patriarch, give you the range stamp. Oh, we already have one of these? Jeez. What are the chances? And then I guess I'll put that there for now, but kind of underwhelming. Okay, let's take a look. How bad have we created a situation for ourselves? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. We have a lot of work to do. Let's just throw away some food. But we've hit the creature den successfully. We've done that. So if we get ourselves a nice little road battle here that's not too disastrous, we can at least do some stress healing. Yeah, I mean, I guess a few. I could see a few, a couple of mastery helping. But generally speaking, I think this team just lacked good utility. Probably shouldn't have weakened, gone for that. Oh, and now we have the occultist in the back rank, which means that they're not going to be able to do much of anything. I tell you what. I haven't figured out this team at all. Like you can see how much we're suffering on just this, like, basically bog standard weakest fight you can possibly imagine. You know, it's I chose this crew specifically to be able to test things out and see. What am I thinking here? I might as well take the cauterize. You're not helping, though, Sarmenti. I just want you to know that. Gonna stall out for another stress heal, as is tradition. Vulnerability Hex does provide some value here. I guess I've never played the Ritualist that way too aggressively. Alright, and then I think we can probably blow you up now. And we're not going to get any more stress healing out of this encounter.
Scavenge what you can.
Man, if anchoring charms were what we were looking for, I'd be a very happy camper. So yeah, definitely the flame drain is very slow. I'm kind of gobsmacked by how slow it is. Okay, positive relationship, please. Okay, you and you can build a little bit of friendship. Sarmenti already hates you, so let's just reaffirm that hatred. The whiskey barrels, I assume, are worse than doing nothing at all, but we're gonna try them out. And then, actually, what are we currently sitting on for combat items? Let's just do this and do this. Throw away more food. We got some steak and spuds if we need something. And then... Wow, what do we want to get rid of here? Songbook of Touching Dirges. That's nice. Plotting Poultice. I don't think we're going to need the stitching kit. Oh, Sarmenti, you want to go to the watchtower? How cool. No. So, Robbie, I'm trying to figure out what the build should be. So many things just happened there. We definitely need a hospital for Boudica. That much is for certain. Because Shattered Will is exceptionally bad. Destroys all our positive tokens and just makes us generally very sad sacks.
A little help impeccably timed.
Let's keep Boudica alive. Don't want to hit into the riposte right now. Let's hold off on that. I mean, I'm not going to complain about having 2 barrels of whiskey, except for the fact that I'm pretty sure they're not going to do anything. Oh, you are vulnerable, so this would be hitting it. Okay, we're going to do it this way.
A promising development.
That was a double blind, I think, that just came off of Sarmenti being not very nice. No one here really has the capacity to hit into a riposte right now. But we just have to make it there. I'm gonna hold off for a second. Who doesn't need healing? And shame we don't have any. Our hit points are just aggressively terrible. This will be a heal. No matter what else happens. Whenever I can heal someone else, I was going to say it's good for our morale, but it's not. Wow, that's a big heal.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
Just keep healing yourself, Boudica. Hang in there. The guard wore off, so we can at least start putting in some damage there. Alright, well, cauterize. Cauterize, cauterize, cauterize. Do we still have a cauterize, I hope? One left.
Dragged back from the brink.
There we go. The future is bright. Oh, final round. Two-point hit is just really unfortunate there.
A slow dissection.
Okay, so she is dead. You are dead. If we want to succeed, we have to do 16 damage. It's just not happening. Okay. The reset exploit. I'm not proud. Because I knew that Boudica wasn't going to be able to hit the dog, so I don't think there was any way for us to get that going. And we do get the heal there. But yeah, we fail this fight, which is okay. We improved our stress situation. So, I think it's okay.
What matters most is we reach the mountain.
What matters most is we reach the mountain alive. Thanks, Wayne.
Resigned to the end of things.
So we already have 3 mastery. Plus, when we avoid the watchtower, we get 3 more. Plus 1 for the chitinous appendage. Why did a loathing just pop up? That was interesting. Doesn't matter which one of these we pick. I guess I'll take the move. Robbie, you are, I'm going to say not in good company. And I don't mean that to be harsh, but generally speaking, I think that the general consensus is that, not great. Not a great character. Let's just do that. We'll use the vulnerable with someone else. 4 to 9, 4 to 9. So we'll just do a slice off. I do need to put Dragonfly back on the Runaways board, but okay, we have to do 9 damage before it acts next turn. I think the Runaway in its current form just really suffers from a lack of flexibility of its moves. That was not enough, but that's okay. Ah, hateful. Ah, hateful. And we didn't have anything to reset with there, so... These guys both go. I don't really want to put up a taunt. I think we can finish with the Jester, so I'm going to do the self-heal. Okay, we did get there, just barely though. That was a bigger risk than I thought it was. That was a nice hit though. Yeah, I think the Runaway just lacks flexibility. Like, the Runaway is too constrained in the positions that it can be in. And also just doesn't, I don't think, have the power that some of the other characters do. As a support, I just don't think, like, Firestarter is that interesting. Put that guy on Death's Door. Can we rid? Of course we can't rid. No rids ever. It's very, very heavily positionally affected. Yeah, we don't have enough stress to need to stall. Let's adjust our moves though, because we don't need Hearthlight for sure. The ice box is trash. Yeah, none of these are that interesting. The Surgeon's Directory is surprisingly useful. Just because we're gonna need a hospital really badly. Next region. I would have swapped those, given my druthers. Feels so bad starting with a weak, but that's what you get when your will is shattered. Watching you disgusts me. Dang. Dang, Jester. You got no chill, my dude. Sarmenti is lacking chill. Oh yeah, I didn't change the skill set that I said I was going to either. Oh, really? You're not going to go... After all that, you didn't even go for the... Oh, let's see. Does that secure the kill on you? 2, 4, 5? No, it does not. Oh, these Howling Ends are just disastrously bad. The crits coming out of you are pretty good. Let's smoke screen here. Because I want to get a heal on the runaway, who now needs it even more badly. 0 point and the bleed. Okay. Nice. Well, we get the stress heal, so that ironically kind of worked out. Maybe. Oh, did we use the stress heal last turn, though? Wow, that was almost a stun proc there. Dang. As she gets upgraded, she gets a little better at putting combos out there. Alright, the stitching kit, not that useful. Okay, so let's see. This can swap to this, and then we're slowly scraping things back between Sarmenti and Boudica. Might as well put that there. Terrified. Oh. That's worth getting rid of as well. Stitching kit can go. I think we just don't have trinkets on people, so those can go like that. All right, and then we're good to go. Okay, so Sarmenti and Bonnie are kind of like on the cusp of sadness. I mean, Cauterize is good. I try so hard to build Cauterize. To utilize Cauterize fully, and it just doesn't, it is very situational. I try and pair the Occultist with Bonnie, because I see the natural synergy between Rid causing bleeds, and then Cauterize being like a follow-up heal. But it so rarely works out. And then, okay, so yeah, so we get maximum friendship with this option. So we'll do that. If we can remove a bit of hatefulness, I'll be happy. Hey, Rusty. Well, I'm sure by the time you do come back, there's gonna be a new patch, which is very exciting. I can get rid of 1 milk soaked. The pouch is a lie. The toxic ichor, and then I don't really want to discard the glimmers of hope. I can get rid of that, and then my time in the desert, not that useful. Okay, nobody has a strong opinion of where we're going. The right gives us a little more flexibility. And it's the first zone. A hospital, you say? No way. No freaking way. Yeah, that was a rough one, Rusty, to be sure. I should have put Iron Swan back on Boudica too. How quickly I forget. We have great combo generation with this team. I mean, yeah, so there is, I mean, I agree with you, Ravi. There is tons of bleed to be found, but the issue is when you need to reliably cause it in order to get a heal, right? The number of times that I find someone get on death's door without bleed on them is just like, you know, it's problematic. Okay. Nice. You going first is lovely, because you can delete those two fools. Let's do that. I'm kind of hoping that... I'm not going to fish for a stress, but if Boudica gets a stress, that would honestly be quite nice. Streamer luck with the hospital, yeah, but let the record show that for all of the streamer luck, we've had a little bit of streamer anti-luck. Let's see. You and Boudica are one away. Could this create a lasting bond? No. No lasting bond to be created. But a lesson taught is a lesson learned. Ooh, a mastery for that fight is nice. I'm going to put the crit on the occultist, because the occultist seems to be critting quite a bit. I certainly find her to be the same. We were just talking about that, Rusty. But, you know, try to make the most of all of the characters. And, you know, I think that there is enjoyment to be had in playing off meta comps. I don't need to win. I don't need to win every game. No diseases to be seen. Terrified, I'd like to get rid of. But Shattered Will, number 1. Welcome back. Terrified, I'd like to get... How much do we have here? 16, so I can do... That'd be 45, 46, 47. So I think I can do 3 more. So let's get rid of Terrified, because that's really annoying. Let's get rid of Slow Hand on Bonnie, so she moves a little faster. And then Slow Hand on Sermenti. Alright, there's nothing I wanted to do more than getting rid of those. And we're good to go. Hey, Rose, welcome. Oh, absolutely. Any game of this nature that does not prove punishing, does not kick your butt all over the place, is not my kind of game. I very much enjoy games that smack me around a little bit. Okay, so no way I'm letting this guy front mortar us. I'm going to leave Sarmenti up front for a second. This may... I think this is actually overkill. What do we got? 14 here? Yeah, that's plenty. All right, we didn't need the Howling End. That should have been mine. Strong debate there. So I believe the roadmap has a... has another character class being added in the next patch. So get psyched for that. And rumor has it, the only one that's currently in the data files is the, let's see. The only one that's in the data files right now is the Bounty Hunter. So I think that is the most likely person to be making a return. Oh, that's a little annoying. I would be very excited for the Bounty Hunter, although my presumption is that the... I'm going to stay in position. That the Bounty Hunter is going to be a combo consumer, like they were in the last one. Oh, now you get the one more She was one stress off before. Oh,
Haste and carelessness,
okay.
hallmarks of the unprepared.
Hallmarks of the unprepared. That was questionable, but... Okay. Let's get rid of this dang dog before it ruins our fun any more than it already has.
Make all the difference.
If I don't pull it forward... I'm going to do one of those.
Impeccably timed.
That's not even a word. That was 2 stress? Jeez. I hope I've left enough juice to kill this in the next round. Is unfortunately the final round, but it looks like we're going to be good. Yeah, all right, we win. I think we have another adrenaline. Nope, no other adrenaline rush. Might as well take the heal then. But Sarmenti is not a happy camper.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
So the big thing that is on the roadmap, the level threshold with rewards might be raised. I think the meta progression is probably not going to be further adjusted. Oh, you guys are max hated again? That's madness. I really thought we were making some progress there, but... Alright, Sarmenti is just cruising for madness all on his own. But yeah, they mentioned permanent character upgrades in the most recent, or in the roadmap, and I'm very curious about that. Oh, no worries, Lukta. I still had a great time, so fear not. Zuffix, welcome to the stream. Let's see, let's try vulnerabilitying here. Oh, we got nothing out of that one. Ooh, I don't want to use up the vulnerability right now. I'd rather Boudica land. Why are you weak? Where did your weakness come from? I wasn't paying attention, but that's annoying. Huh. That's bizarre. Ah, bleeds. You love to see him. You too. You're just so funny. Alright, well, we might as well use this up and get this guy rolling, because we're not getting any benefit out of that. Gonna let Boudica heal herself with Adrenaline Rush.
An unavoidable end.
Well, you and Boudica, how are you feeling? Let's just put some damage in. Boudica doesn't even have taunt, and yet is just constantly acting like it. You are completely in hate with everyone. You can probably take a hit. Especially when it comes with a little bit of bleed. And then you can definitely take a hit. Bare optimal on that hit. You love to hate to see it. Well, everybody's bleeding, so Cauterize is gonna see its day in the sun. Every freaking time. We'll stall for another stress heal, hopefully. You and Sarmenti.
A little help impeccably timed.
Can you heal Bonnie? Nope, no dice. Just keep healing. Adrenaline Rush is so good for sustain. It's kind of insane. Okay, so final round. We're going to heal here. The logic being that we can kind of return the favor. Although we're hoping this dot is a killer dot, I guess. Yeah. If it doesn't kill him, we just fail, and that's just life. All right, nice. That was a good recovery round. Don't care that I got any of this stuff though, so good recovery round, not necessarily super beneficial to have won. Do I want to hang on to the Glimmers of Hope? Okay, that can definitely go. Okay, we're not even over capacity. And all we have left is the Guardian fight. We didn't drop below 72. And if we get lucky with the whiskey barrels, we could make a lot of progress back. Ooh, and lots of friendship here. I mean, I think we have to do this, or we could do this. Yeah, this has the most positive, I think. Hopefully that makes us some nice progress on Sarmenti and Boudica, and we don't immediately backslide. Boudica going first here is okay. We'll just Howling End, which ignores that. Bare optimal again. I mean, I can't complain. Getting that hospital was huge. Okay. Not a bad first round there. Hang in, Sarmenti. Penance is good. Penance is very good.
Early results are encouraging.
Okay, and Order is good here. Bonnie going first means that we can take this off.
A slow dissection,
Then,
an unavoidable end.
unfortunately, now Sarmenti is going to have to finish this dude off. But that's okay. It looks like we've almost clawed back, knock on wood, but things are looking stable. Our stress is in a good place. We might even gain some friendship before the end of the trip. Yeah, getting rid of slow on Bonnie has actually been surprisingly impactful. And Abyssal was the better choice for damage.
Steady yourself.
Hello. I don't think we've seen him explode since the cards were added. Yeah, his explosion ability is still hidden. Uh, that's okay.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Ooh, low rollage. Ah, we already got rid of the hateful. Nice. Okay, that's good. Our relationships are still disastrous, but that's okay. I think we just finished that off. Ooh, and the crit is nice. Any stress heals off that? Nope. No stress heals.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Consumable buff a friend items are definitely nothing to complain about. We're not going to need the Glimmer of Hopes here, so I'll just file those away for the moment. There's a lot of potential friendship to be had in our inventory right now. The Songbook of Touching Dirges in particular is a nice big boon. And I think we use it first to guarantee the positive relationship between Boudica and Bonnie, I think it is.
Wormed their way into the world.
And I'm probably not going to go any further on this one. I feel like all of our people are hitting really, really weakly. The enemies don't seem to have that problem. And I think that propagates to a second. Yeah, because of the combo. Very nice. 5, 7. All right, let's secure the kill there. One to 3 damage. Let's put up the taunt and just do the 1. That was going to be the low roll anyways. The 2 whiskey barrels is also really going to help with the stress. That's 4 stress of healing that we have. Although we're also going to have 1 stress from the Book of Touching Dirges. So just using this in hopes that we get some relationship out of it. Oh, yeah, and the heal is nice here. All right, we're playing kind of a razor's edge. Am I doing this for that? Nope. I think we have enough. I think we did enough on this first leg. I think we're going to come away... How much mastery are we going to come away with? 4 plus 5 plus 3? Yeah. I think we did what we needed to do. Ethereal Dust. There's a world where we could use this for 2 Howling Ends in a row. I always underestimate Holy Water. And I know that I do. Bandages can go. We have to get rid of a lot of stuff. I want to keep the Glimmers of Hope. Negative token, or if comboed, removes all negative tokens. So you have to be comboed to get that. So it's not... That's why I never use it. We have these 3, which is all fine. I want to keep all of that. And then money-wise, we're not that rich. So I think the Glimmers of Hope and the Ethereal Dust just go. Because who knows? One of these loot pinatas could be full of healing salve, and I don't want to miss out on that. Oh, Bonnie and Boudica backsliding. Well, if they don't backslide a second time, the Songbook of Touching Dirges will still push them over. So please don't do that, friends. Okay. That was a very hectic first zone. Very hectic indeed.
There are yet places such as this.
Thin-blooded,
A little light.
feeder tactician, resolution, and devout. There's 3 more mastery. Gets us to 8 total, not bad. All right, we'll start with Songbook of Touching Dirges. Nice. Hopeful is good. Hopeful is good. Now... Oh, Bonnie doesn't drink? Because she just got resolution. Do we have a way to strip that away before we go any further? Looks like the answer is no. It's alright, we're just gonna accept that... Alright, just gonna accept that this is gonna ruin all of our other relationships. Oh, now you have resolution too. Very nice. And only after you and Alhazred had... So now we're only getting 1 out of this, and we're only getting 1 stress heal. Alright. It was still... It was good for the relationships. We'll give you one of those, and you one of those. And you can't get bleed resist, so that's that. And then... We can't use the whiskey to build the relationship. I'll pick up the okay, I'll pick up the poetry. The restorative herbs. Now, steak and spuds all the way around. Nothing to sneeze at. Oops, that was the wrong one. The provisioner. Ooh, Laden Lantern. Hard to turn down. Hard to turn down. For the Wainwright, we're going to put in the Surgeon's Directory. The assay gear and that for now. Now, how do we handle being rooted in place? Okay, so... Alright, so I'm going to need to figure out abilities here, but I'm thinking Bonnie stays in rank 2. I think Sarmenti stays in rank 3. I think unfortunately the Occultist stays in rank 4, and Boudica stays in rank 1. Now, we don't actually need... We could put Boudica in rank... We could put Boudica in rank 2. Put Bonnie in rank 1. It doesn't help us. I don't think that helps us. So, let's see. Laden Lantern is a safe pickup here. We want to be landing our stuff. A toe field illustration, or toe for short. Welcome. It is indeed the dankest dungeon. How are you doing today? There is no unarmed combat class currently in the Darkest Dungeon 2. We currently have a Hellion, a Runaway, a Jester, and an Occultist on our current run. Let's see. So I think we grab Toe to Toe. We grab Howling End. And then we grab Dragonfly and Smokescreen. It definitely has Oregon Trail vibes for certain. Let's see, and then I think we pick up Abyssal. And are we gonna start using Weakening Curse more? I don't love Weakening Curse here. We could go with a Chaotic Offering build, potentially. What are we grabbing on Sarmenti? We're going to be fading to black a lot. That's going to be our blind source, which actually means that Smokescreen might not have been what we needed in our life. But I think we grab Wicked Hack. And then maybe just grab Demon Pull. All right. I'm not sure if that was the optimal configuration there. And then do we have any in items left? No. And am I going to grab a Whetstone? I don't think so. All right. Let's look at our route options. Ooh, a cheeky sluice. I wouldn't mind the leaf suspension, but you always have to take a sluice when you get a sluice offered. You gotta do it. A risky proposition? I think not. All right,